Hello everyone and welcome to the newest episode of China Stories. Now in this series I'm going to be just telling you a little bit about some things that have happened to me throughout my time in China. I've done a couple of episodes of this series already, but it's been a really long time. So I figured I would reboot the series and let you know what kind of weird stuff has happened to me in China. As anyone who has ever lived in China knows, getting stared at is just part of the deal here, particularly if you're in a second tier or third tier city where there aren't a lot of foreigners. That's just something that you're just going to have to get used to, because most Chinese don't see foreigners on a regular basis. They are very curious about what foreigners dress like, what they look like, how they react to different parts about life here in China, and things like that, and that can cause some very interesting things to happen. And it's this part of life in China that I want to focus on for this particular story. This story takes place during the filming of my Tianjin Eye video. For those of you who don't know, I used to film a series called Tianjin What to Do before I moved to Chengdu. Anyway, as I was in the process of getting footage, as you do, in particular this shot right here, the last shot where I tell everyone to have a nice day and blah, 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 I'm walking along to where I'm going to film this shot. I'm walking along the road just like this, and well, it wasn't like this at all actually. It's a major road. There's about 4 lanes of traffic going on, and I see a guy coming along the road right here. He's coming along on his bicycle, and he and I kind of catch each other's eye around the same time. Now when that moment happens, we catch each other's eye. He's about 30 meters away from me, and he's riding a bike at a decent speed, but he slows down. This guy's in his 50s or so, maybe mid-50s, about the same age as my parents. He looks at me and he starts slowing down. I'm guessing he just wants to look at me because he hasn't seen very many foreigners. Most older Chinese are going to be especially curious about foreigners. He slows down, doesn't say a word, doesn't do anything, just slows down and then kind of casually comes to a stop. And then he looks me up and down, okay, a couple times. For about 2 or 3 seconds, he looks at me. I think, okay, he's looking at me, now he's going to say something. And sure enough, he does. He looks me up and down like he's checking me out, and then he just says one word. He says, "How?" And he leaves. That's all that happens. That's the end of the story. He comes in, he looks me up and down, and he goes, "How?" Good. He just, good. And then he just took off. That's it. Like, it was just, what happened? Like, that's just something he does every day. That's just part of his daily routine. And I'm just sitting there, just confused, just totally confused and wondering, okay, is this, I don't know. And to this day, I still have no idea what that guy was saying good about. I mean, maybe I do have an awesome figure. I do look really good, sure. Or, you know, I don't know. I'm still confused about it. And it's just one of those little stories that you hear and that you have happened to you from time to time as you live in China. It's just it's a weird thing, and it's because of experiences like that and many more that I continue to live in China, because there are these weird things that just happen all the time. And with the series, I aim to share a few of those stories, a few of those personal experiences, because I haven't shared that many personal experiences on my YouTube channel, not for a long time anyway, and I want to change that because that's why a lot of you are here. So if you want to hear any more of those stories, please let me know. Please leave a like on this video, leave a comment, some weird stories that have happened to you here in China or wherever you might happen to live, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe if this is the first time you're seeing me. So, all right, fantastic. I guess I will see you all next time.